Hey everybody, Robert here, aka Mr. Dipper. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us tonight. Today we were going to talk about streaming software and what you should use to stream onto YouTube or Twitch or wherever else for that matter. All right. For those of you who don't know, again, this is a brand new YouTube channel. I've been doing this now for about 3 months. About 3 months. And yesterday I talked about my story, so I'm not going to go over this again. But we're here to help all you new YouTubers like myself weed through all the muck and mire to try to help produce better content, right? We want you to create. Go out there. Creators create. My friend from Think Media, Sean Cannell, that's Cannell, sorry. Sean Cannell. That's his favorite phrase, creators create, right? But we want to do it on a high level, the best as possible. So we're going to be, over the next few weeks, going through step by step the different things that I'm using, that I had to learn how to use to be able to stream live at a high level, okay? Today's episode, software. All right, and I'm going to be talking about 9 different pieces of software that you can use, from free to expensive, and we'll go over each of these. They either work on Mac and PC, and we'll cover all of that too. So let's jump into it. Before we do, here's the question of the day. All right, I want you to leave a comment down there, right? What software are you currently using? Yeah, you can't even see that, can you? What software are you using when you're streaming live? Let me know. Put it down there in the comment. Hey, Lisa says hello. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Right, welcome to the show. There we go. All right, so let's jump into it here. So we are going to be talking about these 9 pieces of software, okay? In the comments, when this video is over, when the stream is done, I'll have these all listed, so you don't have to memorize them now. All right, so we'll go ahead and put them in the description for you. All right, so let's continue to move on, and we'll start with our first one here, which is OBS. All right, now OBS is a free piece of software, okay? It doesn't cost any money, thus the word free. Did I say that? Yeah, I said that. It's free. Oh my good God. All right, so this is what I first started using. But unfortunately, with the me using a Mac, not having capture cards, it was crashing my computer. It is not extremely user-friendly, but it's not difficult either. It takes a little bit of time to learn, but it can do everything, and it is free. It's just going to take you some dedicated time to learn all the bells and whistles and the things that it does. All right, there's the interface. You basically create scenes. You have sources that go into the scenes, and there's a lot of stuff there. I'm not going to cover it, but it's a great piece of software. All right, so let's move on to Streamlabs. That's the second one. Now Streamlabs. Oh, here we go. Streamlabs is also free, but there is a paid part of it as well. Okay. Now the pay part is $12 a month. And that's if you pay for a monthly subscription. All right, so if you want to do it by the year, it's $12 a month. Now, this is also, it's called Streamlabs OBS, okay? Very intuitive as well. Great piece of software, can broadcast everything. It can do a lot of what you need it to do. So the first thing that you need to do when looking at all these different sites is you have to figure out what it is you need your software to do. What is it that you're going to do during your live stream, right? Do you want to have your logo on there? Do you want to do overlays? Do you want to have lower thirds? Do you want to interview people? Do you want to do screen shares? You have to figure out what it is that you want to do. I mean, to be honest, you could just look right into your cell phone with a selfie stick and stream live. But that's not going to have a lot of production value. It might not be a little bit entertaining either. And in the end, you got to be able to capture a crowd and keep your crowd, right? It's all about community, and people want to be entertained these days, right? So anyway, so that is Streamlabs. Anywhere from, like I said, free up to $12 if you want to have all the bells and whistles, okay? Next is Wirecast, all right? Now, Wirecast is also for Windows and Mac. Now, I don't know a lot about this. One of the big reasons I don't know a lot about this is cost. Anywhere between $600 to $800, depending on what you want. Okay? And I was looking for something free to incredibly inexpensive. All right. Now, I will have to say, with a piece of software that's this expensive, it's going to have everything that you need. Okay. It is obviously a professional piece of software, and so you couldn't go wrong with this. But again, look into what you need it to do for you and do some research on that particular one. Okay. So let's go to the next one, which is VMix. Now, this is the one, to be honest, that I really wanted to get. Unfortunately, this is PC only. It only works on Windows. And again, I told you I'm a Mac user, right? So I can't use it, all right? A lot of the big streamers on YouTube right now, this is the software they're using. It is very, very intuitive, but it is also very expensive. It is free up to, as you see here, $1,200, okay? So as you can see from the comparison, look down, to see what you want it to do. And you can see the level that you'll end up at. Now, to be honest, the basic, the free one, the resolution is absolutely horrible. So right off the bat, you really can't be using the free one. Oh, hello there. We've got another, hello there, Linda. Thanks for joining the call. Welcome to the show. So right away, if you want to be at 1080, you're at $350. So now, most people are still streaming in 1080. As you see, the next level is 4K. However, everybody already has the capability of doing 4K. They're just waiting for internet bandwidths to become faster. And I mean, it's happening now. It's just everything's a little bit laggy right now because everybody's on the internet. So if you intend on staying and doing this, you're going to need to be at 4K at some point. So you really would want to end up at $700. So again, VMix is a great piece of software. It's what I would have used if I was on a PC, but I'm a Mac. So let's move on. The next one is Zoom. Now, Zoom is probably one of the biggest companies out there right now. Their stock is going through the roof. It's because everybody's stuck at home. But it's not really meant for streaming, but I did want to bring it up, okay? It is more for video conferencing, all right? Not specifically for streaming YouTube content. You can bring in guests, but it's hard. It's just not meant for what we do on YouTube. It is free, but it's free as long as you're done within 30 minutes, okay? There's other limitations as well. If you click on plans and pricing, you'll see. For the $15 a month, you can only have 100 people. So if you're live and you have an audience, there's only going to be 100 people. So it's just not the software for you, okay? But again, I wanted to bring it up. So BeLive, this is the next one. This is also, again, Windows and Mac. But most of the systems are both comparable for Windows and Mac. There's only two that are not. We've already covered one of them, which was the VMix. Again, BeLive, anywhere between free to $25. Now, again, you have to look at the pricing plans, right? The free part here, pricing, you only get 3 streams a month, right? Look at that. 3 shows per month, 3 streams. Who only streams 3? We're streaming daily these days. So you're going to end up at $25 right off the bat, okay? So, and that's if you build annually. If you want to be billed monthly, you're $30. All right, so it does give you that option. All right, so that is BeLive. Now I'm going to move on to StreamYard. StreamYard, again, Mac and PC. It is free or up to $40. Need to look at this, do some research on it yourself if you feel that this is going to work for you. Most of these have, if you're getting the paid subscription, it's just a different set of bells and whistles. And it also comes down to the user interface, whether you're comfortable with it, how easy it is to use, is there programming involved? I mean, like OBS. OBS is amazing, but there's a lot of work going behind the scenes that you have to put in to get it to program. So some of these are just drop and drag. So look into this. One thing about StreamYard, excuse me, not Streamlabs, but StreamYard, if I remember correctly, this here, it's right in your browser. It's nothing that you actually put into your computer. All right. And a lot of people out there, if you read reviews about StreamYard, they say it's a little bit glitchy. Again, it's up to you which one you use. I wanted to bring it up because it is software that people are using out there. Okay. Next one, Lifestream. All right. Now, Lifestream is one of the newer ones. Okay. Lots of functionality. They're adding stuff all the time. They are taking feedback from people who are using it and upgrading the system. It does work on Windows and Mac as well. And anywhere between free up to $53. Okay. So, oh, by the way, I forget to mention, each of these platforms have a free trial. Okay. So it's not like you have to start off paying right away. So you can start off with a free trial, see if you like it. If you don't like it, try a different one. And that's kind of what I did to begin with. I tried a couple of them until I ended up at OBS. I'm not afraid of the challenge of learning how to make it all work and stuff. But like I said, it crashed my computer, so I had to move on. All right. So yeah, give Lifestream a try. They're going to be, in my opinion, I think they're going to be big. They may take over OBS in the future only because they're really on top of upgrading their platform. To me, though, the biggest problem is it's $53 if you want it to do everything that you need it to do. Okay. All right. Lastly, we're going to talk about Ecamm. Now, this is for Mac only. So all the PC people out there, forgive me, I'm not talking to you now. I'm just talking to you Mac people. Okay. Now, this is actually what I'm using. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have found this first. Because even though it's for Mac only, I'm not excited just because it's for Mac only. It's because it's the easiest of them all to use. It's simple drop and drag. There's automation involved. Like at the beginning of the show, I ran the little teaser, and then there was my channel intro, and then my camera popped up. I didn't do anything. It just did that all on its own. I just hit the start stream, and then all of that happened on its own. So there's a lot of amazing features with this software. Now, I'm going to cover Ecamm Live into detail, how it works, how to drop and drag, how to set up scenes, how to set up your show, all these different things. It's either going to be tomorrow or the next day. We are streaming live every day. And as I said, we're talking about all the things that you need to do to stream so we can get you guys up to speed to kind of take that learning curve and maybe make it more of a straight line for you guys. All right. But I'm going to go into a full tutorial of what that's going to be in the days to come. But if you're a Mac user, I highly recommend that is by far #1 choice. For you PC guys, either OBS or VMix. Those would be my two choices. If you can afford VMix, give it a shot. It's absolutely amazing piece of software. Can do everything that you need it to do. All right, so let's go ahead and, you know what? Again, I want to bring up the question of the day. What Great. We're learning. There we go. I'm unmuted. I wonder how long I've been muted. Who knows? That is what happens when you're live. Things happen. And as I'm working through these challenges, I will learn. I think what I was saying, if you're an established YouTuber, let me know how I'm doing. Obviously not too good. All right. So it says I still am, but I don't think I am. It's just a delay. So guys, thanks for watching the show. We really do appreciate you. Again, like and subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be streaming every day. Hit that notification button. Come back and join us tomorrow. Until then, be safe.